meet the starting lineups for the game. First, the visiting team, the Jaguars of Ashwaubenon. Senior forward, number 7, Peyton Brunhofer. Peyton Raylick, sorry about that. Sophomore forward, number 10, James Brunhofer. There we go. Sophomore midfielder, number 15, Addison Cody. Senior defender, number 23, Madeline Davidson. Junior defender, number 14, Sylvia Dawson. Junior forward, number 5, Abigail Homa. Senior forward, number 13, Deja O'Donnell. Junior defender, number 21, Leia O'Ryan. Junior defender. Senior midfielder, I should say, number 3, Catherine Rebeker. Senior defender, number 19, Aurora Silvermeyer. Junior midfielder, number 22, Abigail Willis. And the goalkeeper was that Deja O'Donnell. The Jaguars are coached by Dave Stroud, assisted by Emily Morris. And now, for the home team, your ships from Manitowoc Lincoln. Here is your starting lineup. Junior midfielder, number 1, Annalise Boone. Junior midfielder, number 2, Lindsay Bionic. Junior forward, number 3, Sarah Wilson. Junior defender, number 6, Ella Dietrich. Freshman forward, number 7, Tegan Hines. Junior defender, number 8, Lila Redline. Junior defender, number 12, Ava Quinchia. Freshman midfielder, number 13, Morgan Snell. Sophomore defender, number 17, Laura Foster. Senior defender, number 20, Naomi Bang. And the goalkeeper for the Ships, Junior Julia Saraki. The Ships are coached by Ethan Jones, Rebecca Williams. For tonight's game, I shall uphold the rules and integrity of the game. So, please be respectful of their decisions and efforts as they officiate this evening. These referees are Sapphire Garcia, Ryan Gerhardt, and the center judge, Lucas Altman.
Hey, shipheads. Happy Tuesday. Greetings from an absolutely beautiful... Oh, I'm stepping on Pastor Vance here, my bad. And Eddie Van Halen.
since it's so nice out, you get a nice cool drink over there, nice candy, whatever you want. Help support high school athletics, more specifically, help support the soccer program. Well, good luck to both teams. And now, let's play some soccer!
Hey, let me try that again, shipheads. Greetings from a beautiful sun-splashed Ron Rubik field. Gorgeous May Day here on the lakeshore as the shipbuilders host the Ashwaubenon Jaguars. Ships in the home red uniforms, Jaguars in the white. Ships getting something cooking right away here, and it's Lindsay Pionic working into the near sideline. Ships on the attack right out the gate. Jaguars come into this game 1-1 in conference play. Ships 0-2. Ships 3-2 on the season. Lob that one in, and it's going to hit the ground middle of the field and nearly taken away. Trying to poke at it there. Janie shot on goal. That one high. She got some velocity on that one right out of the opening drop. Not even a minute into this game. Shipbuilders certainly view this game as a measuring stick, and no lack of enthusiasm on the part of this young squad. That one knocked back, taken away by Sarah Bolchin. Bolchin will tap it out here. She has Annalise there on the play. Send it across to Pionic. Pionic, inside pass. That one knocked out of there. Going to hit the ground in the air. Going to be run down here by Chia. She will punch it right up to Tegan. Tegan, middle of the field, fake it, and now ripped away by the defender. And that one off the heel of the official. Right around 65 degrees at the open of this game. A far cry from what we've been used to so far this year. Almost zero wind here on the lakeshore today. Another rarity, at least in this young season of soccer. Pop it forward to Morgan Schnell. Back on the play. Naomi will send it across. She's got Lila Redwine. Jumped on the play by Demetris, middle of the field. Knocked out of there. That's going to be played by number 7, taken away by Ava Q on the sideline. Going to lose it to the boundary. Lob that one up, middle of the field. Pop it to the logo. Redwine trying to take it away from number 23. That is Madeline Davidson to the far touchlines. Going to be shipbuilder ball. Sarah Jane dribbling, leave it for Demetris. Demetris accelerating around the defender, fake it inside, move to the outside. Demetris using that speed. Now she's got an opportunity middle of the field here. Can the Ships get there ahead of the goalie? And what a play by O'Donnell, the goalie. Ships again with a nice setup leading into that attempt. Trapped by Ava Conchia, run down by Lindsay Pionic. Pionic, slide it forward to Bolchin. Bolchin, dancing middle, crosses to her left, still on her feet. Chop it to the left. Tegan has that left foot. Put the brakes on. Now left again goes Hine. Hine with an angle and tries to bend it in and just about got the geometry to work for her. Flashing right across the front of the goal, barely missing that far post from her perspective. And the Shipbuilders continue to put early pressure on this Ashwaubenon Jaguars defense. That one chopped up. Oops, sorry about that, folks. Deflected off a Shipbuilder out of bounds over there. Lob that one in. Lob it up. Head it forward. Chop it with the right foot for Annalise and off of Lila out of bounds right in front of the Jaguars bench. Lindsay Pionic will pop it in the neighborhood of Tegan. Tegan trying to rip it away from the defender. That one deflects to the touchline. Hine, still intense pressure on the ball. Here comes Sarah Jane from behind, and We're going to have a foul called against the Ships on the play. Jaguar fans didn't get the memo about the seat assignments, as so many fail to do. That one deflecting around. Annalise trying to take it away. That one squeezed between the shipbuilder and the Jaguar player. That one to the touchline, going to be out of bounds to the Jags. Lob that one in. Middle of the field, dangerous. Demetrius, punch it forward midfield. Sarah Jane trying to get there ahead of the defense. That one off the foot of Ashwaubenon. Redwine able to control. Now it's Ella Demetrius on that far touchline, accelerating, and she'll knock it off at Jaguar shin. Lob that one in. Deflects straight back, still Ships ball. Morgan has that one deflect all the way back. Ella will run it down, loses her footing, pops right back up, able to play it to Annalise. Annalise knocked off her spot, taken away on that left flat, accelerating is the Jaguars player. This is trouble for the Ships. Go middle there, punch it to the sideline. Nice job by Naomi Vang. Vang there to drive that one out of harm's way. Had that one forward. Ships trying to counter. Sarah Jane, juke move in space now. Bolchin accelerating in the open field. Goes to her right, still on her feet. Sarah Jane trying to get into the open field. Fakes inside, tap it up. Tegan able to punch it towards the goal, and it's going to deflect out of bounds. Goal kick for the Jags. That one lofted, and Naomi patient on that play. Pionic will bend it to her right, send it middle of the field. Knocked out of there, flying side kick, and Cora Foster with the header. Going to be chopped out into open space there for the Jags, trying to chase it down on the far touchline is number 10, but Jayla Brunhofer, the sophomore forward, not going to get there. That one knocked back. Foster, pop it middle. Pionic takes it away. Annalise up to Lindsay Pionic. Lila Redwine dancing on the sideline, gets it middle. Controlled here by Morgan Schnell. She'll find Tegan Hine spinning. What a beautiful play by Tegan Hine. That one sent up. Sarah Jane all alone in front of the goal, and she's going to punch it in the back of the net. Sarah Jane Bolchin, the junior forward, scores first for the Shipbuilders in a beautiful setup there. Tegan Hine set it out there on a silver platter for her teammate, and the Ships lead this one 1-0.
Goal by number 3, Sarah Bolchin.
Tegan spun and set that one up absolutely brilliantly. Back to Ava Q. Ships cannot get complacent just because they've got a 1-goal lead in the opening 8 minutes of this one. That one tossed in. Sarah Jane trying to track it down and colliding at midfield. There's a shove in the back, and 23, Madeline Davidson, is going to get caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Naomi Vang has that one deflect, headed beautifully by Morgan Schnell. Pinball it back, punch it on the ground, gets through a crowd, and now it's going to be commandeered by Naomi. Naomi send it up left side. That one pops middle, taken away, knocked forward, and controlled now. Running it down is Tegan. Tegan fighting to the sideline. Great pressure there on the ball by the freshman. Lob that one in. Sarah Jane trying to box out. Tegan Heim will play it on the sideline. Pop it, middle of the field. Annalise is there. Nice play by Lila. Touch pass back to Koo. Lila Redwine trying to turn the corner on the defender over there. Defender now will control it to that far touch line. Play it up. Demetris takes it away. Middle of the field. Long run. Pionic. Pionic. Stop it on a dime. Chop it up there. Right side. A shove in the back on the part of the Jaguars. And the Ships, Tegan Hine is going to be able to try to work her sorcery with that left foot. Again, almost no wind here. Tegan will put it on goal, and that one's going to sail on her out of bounds. It's MFC night here at the Cube. Shipheads, get down if you're in the neighborhood and cheer this team on. They're fun to watch. The Madison Football Club being spotlighted here tonight. That's the farm system. Got to support it. Get it here to Ava Conchia. That one deflects right off number 15, taken away by the Ships. Vang will play it. Naomi up to Annalise. Annalise locked up with the defender. That one popped all the way up here. And it's going to run to the sideline and get out of bounds deep in Shipbuilders territory. Toss that one in. Nice play by Morgan as she'll send it middle. Annalise has it taken away by number 10. 10, Brunhofer locked up. That's going to be a call against Koo. Ships into defensive position here. A free kick that, is on the border of where someone might try to take a pop at it, and she will. And that one deflects off the back. Oh, a clear attempt out there by Annalise. She missed it the first time. Now she'll run it down out there on that left flat. Running it is Brunhofer, taken away by Lila Redwine. Now here comes Demetris. That one goes middle, deflecting out. Sarah Jane will run it down, and she will elude that first defender. Ships pop it middle, taken away by the Jags. Oh boy, that's a tough spot for it to land, and Ships in trouble. And offsides are the Jags, thankfully, because that was danger time for Saraki as she was ranging out to try to pull that ball in, and didn't look like she was going to get there ahead of the Ashwaubenon player. Direct kick by Foster. That's going to hit the ground and be headed back towards the touchline. Nice follow by Lila Redwine in middle for Annalise. Annalise in a crowd. Pop it over to Tegan. Tegan able to play it to her left, now running it down on this near touchline. She's going to get there ahead of the defender. Center it. Knocked out. Tegan Heim with the follow. Back out to Schnell. Schnell on goal. Sarah Jane up there in front. Nice pick by O'Donnell. Shipbuilders again get a good look. That one. Demetris to Redwine. Redwine, unable to play it initially, puts pressure on the ball, out of bounds, off Brunhofer, it looks like. Toss that one in. Sarah Jane will trap it. Giving ground now. Play it back to Ella. Demetris. Across to Ethne Charles. Charles with some time. Slide it up to Tegan. Tegan trying to elude the defender. Gets past that first wave. That one pops across Sarah Jane, trying to get there ahead of the white jersey. All the way out here. Ella Demetris is going to get there first and have it ripped away. Good pressure by the Jags. Demetris with the recovery. Back middle, and nicely done by Cora Foster. Flipped the field up to the right side. Sarah Jane locked up, and
number 16.
Don't know what that call was.
Going out for the Ships. Number 1, Annalise Koo, and number 2, Lindsay Pionic.
That one airborne. And a foot race for it. Tegan trying to nudge it forward off the knee. Hine sticking with it. She is upended. Play on. Pop that one out. 7-7. Chop it to the touchline. Ava Conchia covering her. Give it back. Forward shot. That's a good ball. And Cora Foster again with the recovery. That one to the left. Demetrius is going to get there first. Pump it to the sideline with the right foot. And long run. Rachel Lambrick in the neighborhood, but it's going to be a throw-in all the way over there for the Jags. That one middle. Foster controls, gets away from her a little bit, slide it up, and it's Demetrius who has it, and she will fight for it. Oh boy, danger time. Trying to run it out of there. Ah, yikes. And a collision at the ball. Pop it to the far touchline. Lambrick has it deflect off one of those midfielders. Sarah Jane in the crowd puts the brakes on, goes middle again. Janie, leave it for Ethne Charles. Charles at midfield at the logo. She will still control up left side. Tegan Hine with an opportunity. She's going to run it down ahead of the defender in the corner. Send it on goal. Sarah Jane in a crowd squeezed. Hines still on the ball. She collides. Pop it. Middle. Up. Oh, on the roof of the goal. That one almost slid under that crossbar. That one trapped by Lambrick. Lambrick trying to turn it back inside. She'll shoot on goal. Couple of hops and a bit of a bobble, but O'Donnell will control it as she falls to both knees and secures it off the turf. She'll boot it. Again, middle of the field. Brunhofer misses it. Redwine in the air. Brunhofer looking to recover. Lila run it down, and she'll get it to Morgan. Morgan with time. Middle of the field, Sarah Jane trying to turn on it. That one in the air. Tegan up over the defender to herself. What a crafty play that was, and still with position. Turn it back to Schnell. Schnell to the goal, middle of the field. That one punched into the flat again. In the air for the Jags. It's going to be Vang who runs it down. Headed back by number 7, deflecting to the defender. Popped out off the head of the midfield Jaguar. Demetrius going to run it down, and she'll shoot it middle of the field. That one just got away from her. O'Donnell is going to range out and grab that one. 17 minutes played. Lambrick lofts it. Sarah Jane boxing on the defender. That one goes to that right side. Sarah tries to get a foot on it. Bounds away from O'Donnell. That one a line drive out here to number 7. She'll try to control it. She will. Slide it middle. Looking to turn. Nice job with pressure on the ball by Redwine. Ethne Charles has that one deflect off. Nope, that's the wrong call, I think, buddy.
In for the Jaguars, number 1, Leah Young.
That one jockeyed for. Charles up the sideline, going to be played by number 3. 3 in front of Ethne, taken away by Schnell. That one will be trapped by number 23. She'll loft it. Midfield again is Cora Foster. Foster trying to center it up, and it's going to be Naomi who will get underneath it. Head that one back, 23 in a crowd. This one deflecting out here to 8. No one there for the Ships. Ships on their heels. Cora, play it to the boundary. Foster trying to run it down.
Abigail Willis at number 21.
Some dissent from the Jaguar fans about this call.
Arroyo.
Foster launches it. Sarah Jane trying to trap it. Tegan Hine trying to run it down on the left side in front of the defender. Defender going to play it for a corner kick. The Ships will, and they will be able to load it up from this northwest corner with 19 minutes gone by and a half that sees them maintaining a 1-0 lead currently. Schnell from the corner. She will put it in front of the goal. Someone trying to get a piece of it and center it up. Punch to the goal, and O'Donnell finally comes down with it. I don't know who it was on that right side who was able to square that up finally and at least make an attempt on goal. Ethne tripped up from behind. Ships will get the call there. Here's the shot, middle of the field. That one knocked to the sideline. Going to be played over there by Callie Lehman. Pressuring the ball here. Redwine is squeezed by Redwine and Morgan Schnell. Schnell is going to rip it away from the crowd to the right side. Lambert center it up, gets past everyone, running it down in the corner. Tegan maybe has an angle on it. Going to be played by the defender. Up to number eight in a crowd of red jerseys. Out here, Ethne Charles. Charles trying to put it back middle. That one out of bounds to the Ships. We're going to get a throw in on this near touchline, deep in Jags territory.
In for Ships, number 1, Annalise Koo, and number 2, Lindsay Pionik. Going out for the Ships, number 8, Lila Redwine, and number 13, Morgan Schnell.
Ava Conchia looking for the big throw. She'll go middle. That one is going to deflect into the corner. Tegan looking to take it against that touchline. Loft it out. Ethne Charles chop it back. Nice ball by Ethne. Great spin move by Annalise Koo there to disengage from a couple of defenders. And then it is cleared to the sideline by number 19 over there. Summermeyer. Throw that one in. Top side, and a fight for the ball here on the sidelines. Ava Conchia nearly ripped it away. Now it will be Lindsay Pionik. That one deflects towards the middle. Lehman has it jumped. Lehman returning the favor. Pop that one forward, right side to the far touchline. And Lambert, nice ball pressure there as she forces it out of bounds off the Jags. That one hit the ground. Charging is Pionik. Controlling is number 3 of the Jags. That is Remaker. Ethne Charles now will emerge with it. She'll send it across. Tegan jumped. Nice play by the defender. And number 1, Leah Young. Angle for Ava Conchia, and she'll box it out, and Ships will get the throw in. Good spatial understanding there by Ava Q. Up this near touchline, Sarah Jane going to try to run with it, and she will box that defender on the touchline, break it into the corner. Sarah Jane moving it to the middle of the field. She has an opportunity, fired on goal, and that one just sails in front of the mark on that shot. She stopped and loaded it up, trying to sneak it inside that far pipe. O'Donnell will put it in play for the Jags. That one out near the 30, trapped there by Lehman. Lehman winning that one-on-one battle. Lambert trying to do the same. That is a little late getting to the sideline to save it there for the sophomore, Lambert.
Going out is number 3, Catherine Remick.
Throwing for the Jags on the far touchline. They'll go middle. That will bound up, headed by number 5. And here comes Ethne Charles to rip it away. Charles with an angle. It appeared for a moment there. Pop it back middle. Ethne will knock it off her right foot to this near sideline.
Number 5, Abigail Homa. Going out is number 10, Jayla.
That one knocked into that left flat and out of bounds. Nice attempt there by Naomi.
Rachel Lambrecht. Going out is number 7, Tegan Hyde.
Throw in for the Jags. That one nearly ripped by Janie. Conchia is there to redirect. That'll hit the ground. scrum at the middle of the field. Nice job by Lindsay Pionic. Breaking to the right, now spinning back middle. There's a defender waiting for Annalise. Now Ethne Charles will bully it away from a couple of white jerseys. Sarah Jane upended. Back to Pionic. Pionic behind. Now to Charles. Charles has it ripped. Trying to dance away from that defender. Here's Naomi. Solid is Vang. Taking it away and redirecting. Get it to that left side. To the sideline. Go the Jags. Fire it up to number 8. Number 8 trying to trap it. Back middle on the give and go. Naomi had it diagnosed, and she will send it to that right sideline. That one's going to bounce away and taken away by Lambert. Lambert trying to turn the corner. Send it on goal and wide of the mark there. That was not Lambert. That was Mallard. 25 minutes gone by in this first half. Shipbuilders with a 1-goal lead off the foot of junior Sarah Jane Bolchin. Assist by Tegan Hine. That one in the air. Naomi will take it away, knock it to the far sideline, play it back to Lehman. Lehman, middle chop. She's got Annalise. Annalise eludes the first defender, still on the ball, taken from her by that back right defender. That one squirting middle. Sarah Jane trying to put a move on. She will elude one defender, charging for it, and gets away from her on that right side. That one punch to the far sideline. Lehman look to take it away, and she will deflect it out of bounds off of a Jaguar player. Touch pass to the sideline. Here comes Mallard. Great move to the boundary, trying to send it middle, and it's ripped away by the Jags.
In for the Ships, number 6, Ella Demetrius. Going out is number 14, Kaylee Lehman.
Lob that through everyone. Sarah trying to trap it. There is a crowd there. Backspin on that ball. Ava Conchia throwing herself into the ball there. Play it back middle. Good job by Naomi. Out here to the near touchline. Turn it middle, at least attempt to. Again, Naomi, a brick wall back there at midfield. And Cora Foster trying to head it to her teammate on the sideline. Got away from her, out of bounds to the Jags. Send that one. And it is going to be played by Maddie Davidson. Swing the field, taken away at midfield. Mallard send it middle. Sarah Jane going to attack on the sideline, and she'll try to put the brakes on. Now she will use that speed, spinning back to her right, finding Pionic. Pionic trying to put the brakes on. Hard charging there is the midfielder. Send that one across, giving ground all the way over to Demetrius. Ella gets to her right, up the sideline, out of bounds to the Jags.
In for the Jaguars, number 3.
That one, nice pressure by Mallard. It's going to squeeze out of bounds off the Ships. Mallard again charging in. That one tapped middle by the Jags. Nice job by Ethne Charles getting a redirect on that one. Sarah Jane looking to elude, turning the corner, taken away now. Knock it to the sideline and out of bounds off the Jaguars. So Sarah Jane's going to get a break here. The 28:49 mark. First time the Ships have had to deal with heat this year. That one, trap middle, pop it sideline. Going to be controlled by number 4, Charles. Give ground, Naomi. Naomi, left side, trapped, taken. Ethne trying to win that one-on-one, taken away, and this one is trouble. Running it down is Cora Foster, trying to get back in front of the defender and shoving. Cora Foster is the defender there. They're going to let all that go. The trip and live ball in the left flat. That one pops out, a foot race for it. Someone trying to get that hot potato out of there, giving ground back to number 3. 3 working to her right, put it on goal, deflected back, Cora Foster. That one going to be played near the 30, giving ground all the way back to the 40. 40 now up this right side, trapped by number 4. She'll go middle. That one squirts free, and it's going to be knocked to the sideline by Cora Foster. Played there, number 8, inside on the play. Knocked out of bounds by Kinchia. Going to get a throw in here for the Jags. We're at the 30-minute mark in half number 1. Out all the way here to number 19. She'll sidestep Annalise, pop that one forward, and Pionic is shoved in the back end. It's going to be a foul against the Jags.
Malia Moore. Coming for your ships, number
Lindsay
3,
P.
Sarah Bolcham's back in. Going out is number 19. And
Sarah slide it up there to Ella. Ella running clear on that far sideline. She'll get the corner still in play and then loses it out of bounds. Throw in for the Jags, working on that far touchline. And Demetrius goes middle, leaning into the defender, giving ground back to Cora Foster. Foster back to Demetrius. Demetrius trying to get there ahead of the Jags player. That's going to deflect off Ashwaubenon, out of bounds. Ships looking to run. Toss that one in on the far touchline. Juggling it, Sarah Jane on that boundary. Slide it up to Pionic. Pionic shooting it on the right side. Foster headed up, headed back, up over Cora's head, serve it up on the far sideline. That one punches out, foot race, and now it's going to be Siraki, who waits for it. I think she probably, in hindsight, would rather run to that one rather than let it roll to her. No damage done, however. Ava Conchia trying to get there ahead of number 8, and Ava De Marcel will run it down, pop it back, and Elise chop it forward. That one is going to wind down here and be knocked out of bounds. Shipbuilders will get a chance to set things up. Ava Q will man the trigger here.
coming in for your ships, number 7, Tegan Hyde, and number 8, Lila Redwine. Going out is number 9, Bethany Charles, and number 16, Rachel Lambert.
Ava Q going to lob that one up, going to hit the ground. Run down there by 1919 is going to box out on that baseline to trigger the goal kick. That one shot middle. Redwine knocks it back immediately. Play it to the sideline. Sarah Jane on the ball over there, as is Lila. That one airborne at the logo. Head it forward by Cora Foster. Following that shot is Pionic. Pionic trying to get a foot on it. That one's going to deflect all the way out here. Going to be run down by Bodart Freilich. There's a handball. Ships will get a shot here, and Tegan take a pop at it. Move those rebounders into position and follow this missile off the left foot of Tegan Hine. And here it goes. She'll bend it inside and going to get through everyone out of bounds, wide left of the mark. "34-minute mark, half number 1. Ships lead at 1-0. That one lofted, far touchline. Demetrius nudge it back, pops away from the defender. Demetrius, middle of the field, send it across, gets away from Pionic to the official, and now back to Tegan Hine. That one pops middle, and Annalise comes away with it to that right side. Lila trying to trap it there, gets away from her on the sideline, putting the brakes on. Red Wine, inside leverage. That one deflects. Lila still on ball. Annalise is able to redirect it. 2-on-1 over there on the touchline. Nice individual effort. Annalise gets in front of it again, emerges, goes middle. Koo in control. She'll tap it up to Schnell. Annalise now right side gets it through a couple of defenders, and Red Wine trying to angle it on the sideline, knocked out of bounds off the ships. That one going to be played by number 10, Brunhofer. Brunhofer, costed by shipbuilders, go middle. Lindsay Pionic slide it up to the middle of the field. Sarah Jane puts a move on to her right, pop it up, and there's Tegan trying to run it down on the left side, and it's going to be O'Donnell who gets there ahead of it. Sarah trying to return that favor from teammate Tegan Hine. Red Wine head it back, charging it out of there. Now it's Naomi. Naomi comes away with it. She'll slide it up to Red Wine. Red Wine, couple of steps, and she'll go middle. Annalise trying to control Sarah Jane in a crowd. She'll break to the right, emerging, put the brakes on, back middle. She's got Red Wine full extension, up over O'Donnell, and almost snuck it underneath the crossbar there. Sarah. From Tegan.
Sweet.
Yep. 36-minute mark in a 1-0 game that favors the home team, Manitowoc Lincoln Shipbuilders currently.
Coming in for the Jaguars, number 21.
And that one trapped by Annalise. Annalise will give ground back to Ella. Ella, middle, has Lindsay. Lindsay trying to control it. Brunhofer taking it away. Brunhofer playing bully ball, and Pionic trying to take it back. Foot race from that middle logo spot, and Pionic knocked to the ground. She will pop back up. Ava Kinchia shoot it up over the head of the defender. Sarah Jane will trap and go left now. Still in control. She'll slide it out here. Tegan to her left, trying to get that foot on the ball. It's going to lead to a goal kick for the ships, however. Great job in conjunction. Both Hine and Bolchin there working that left side. Tegan will tee it up. Drop it right in front of the goal and follow it in. Punch it in that right side, and it's Annalise Koo. Johnny on the spot again for the Shipbuilders Junior, and it's a 2-0 lead for the home team. And the 37th minute of this game. Great job on the corner kick from Tegan Hine once again, putting her teammate in position to score. That one middle punched. Demetrius nearly has it taken away, now trying to recover. It's 17 who rips it, and that is Navasco. And this one is going to be taken by Cora Foster. Morgan Schnell on the sideline, up to Ava Kinchia, give and go. Great touch pass, left side now. Ships in business again. Sarah Jane gonna get there ahead of the out of bounds. She'll put the brakes on and attack to her right. Eludes that first defender, breaks into the inside to the middle of the field, and that is going to be diffused for the time being. Trying to turn on it is Tegan Hine. She'll put the brakes on, move middle back to Schnell. Schnell giving ground, finding Pionic on the perimeter, across to Annalise Koo. Koo will go middle with the left foot. That one deflects. Back spin. Sarah Jane trying to square it up. Left foot through the uprights. 38-19 gone by in this first half. Great action for the Shipbuilders offense there. Goal kick out to midfield. Pionic to her right. She'll elude the defender. Still on her feet is Lindsay Pionic, and still, now that's out of bounds off the Ships. Deep in Jags territory in that northeast corner. Lob that one in. Ships looking to get another one in the last minute. That one's going to bounce away from that back middle defender, Sarah Jane and Tegan collaborating. Sarah, wide turn, pop it across. She's got Annalise. Annalise trying to buy some time to the middle. Pionic has an opportunity. Pump fake there, Lindsay P. Back middle, Morgan Schnell. That one deflects away. Naomi, pop it up left side. Sarah Jane traps it with 35 seconds to go. Sarah chopping it up, will emerge with it, and there's going to be a foul called. Tegan Hine again will unsheath that rocket launcher of a left foot here in the final 20 seconds. That one bending to the post, and oh my goodness, almost snuck it in. That near post, it bent into the side wall. 10 seconds remaining in the half. Shipbuilders are going to go into the break with a lead of 2-0 over conference rival Ashwaubenon. We'll see you on the other end of the break, Shipheads. Ships lead at 2-0 on goals by junior Sarah Jane Bolchin, Annalise Koo. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Here's your first half.